Hi, welcome to Glow's Kindred Kitchen, and I'm Glow. Today is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's going to be a beautiful day. It rained overnight here, actually quite heavy at times. But anyway, today I have to have our little dinner ready at 11 o'clock for our youngest son. He's going to work today, and I have never had to have my turkey ready that early in the morning. Or, I shouldn't say early in the morning, but in the morning. And I really didn't want to have to be getting up, in the middle of the night to get this turkey in the oven. And so I was thinking about it, and then I was looking on one of my Facebook groups, and there was a lady by the name of Donna George that had posted that she cooks her turkey overnight, low and slow in the oven. I thought, wow. So I asked her about it, and then I recalled that my stepmother, Betty Lou, used to do the same thing. So guess what I did? First time ever, I cooked my turkey overnight, and I haven't even looked at it yet. So I thought, let's look at it together. I put it in the oven last night at about 8:45, and right now it is about 8:10 in the morning. So we're going to take a look at it and see how it's doing. I actually slow roasted this. I started it at 250 degrees for the first 30 minutes, and then I lowered the temperature to in between 200 and 225. So let's see how it's progressed. And I didn't baste this or anything. My roaster has a vent on the one side, and that was off as well. Oh, look at that.
That's pretty good, Miss Flo.
Yeah, it smells so good. I stuffed it just like I normally do, and look at that. So I'm just going to probably put it back in the oven for a little bit just to, have it golden up a little bit. But I'm very pleased with that. That just looks beautiful and so easy. Now I got up this morning and didn't have to hardly do anything. I've got my sides done. I've got my pie done. It's going to be a great day. All I have to do now is just my gravy, and I'll do a video of that as well. And I'm all about making it easier on all of us and have a great time together. So anyway, we'll see you back in a little while. Hi, welcome to Glow's Kindred Kitchen, and I'm Glow. Today is Thanksgiving Day, and I'm in the process right now of making my gravy from my turkey drippings. And I thought I'd show you how I do it. The first thing I do is, after I've taken my turkey out and everything, I cook my gravy right in the roasting pan that I was using. And then what I do is I strain off, here I'm going to show you, the little skin and that type of thing that's in the drippings into here. There's still a little bit that was in the pan, but I leave it if it didn't come through on that, because that does add some flavor. But what I do with this that I strained off is I'm going to use that to make my stock. And I've already put some of the turkey carcass in the freezer, and I'll just add that to it. So I'm going to be doing a cornstarch gravy today. Sometimes I do it with flour, but today I'm just going to do it with the cornstarch. And I put 1/4 cup of cornstarch in this cup, and then 1/4 cup of water. So it's 1-to-1 ratio. And I'm just going to stir this up because it's been sitting here a little bit. And I have my burners. I have both of my burners on 5, which is like medium. And it's already starting to bubble up a little. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. And I may need to add more cornstarch. We'll soon find out. And what you do is you just stir this all together so it combines nicely, and what's going to happen is it will start to thicken up. More than likely we'll have to add more, because there was quite a bit of drippings from this turkey. I haven't added anything to this yet. That's all the juice from that turkey. I roasted a 13-pound turkey overnight. First time I'd ever done that, and I'll tell you, I'll definitely do it again. It's made my Thanksgiving Day much easier. And it was so nice to wake up to that smell of the turkey and the dressing already all through the house.
It was, Miss Glow.
Yeah, house smells really good. And it is only 11 o'clock. I'm going to just let this set here for a moment to warm up, and we'll be right back with you, and I'll show you the next step. Hi. Well, I'm busy stirring my gravy here, and I realize that I do definitely need more. So I'm doing another 1/4 cup of cornstarch and a 1/4 cup of water, and I stirred it up to combine it. And I'm going to go ahead and pour it in here, and as I'm pouring it in, I'm going to stir. Yeah, that's what we need. You can see how it's already starting to come together. I'm just turning it down to like a 1 temperature setting lower. And see how that all of a sudden thickened up nicely? That's all it needed. And when I'm making my gravy, if I have cooked potatoes, I reserve that water and I add it to my gravy, and it really just enhances the flavor of the gravy. And that's what I'm going to do today. Make sure this is all combined well. Yeah, that's nice. And I just strained off my potato water, and I put it in a jar, like a canning type jar, and I'm going to go ahead and add that, a little at a time. And sometimes I'll add milk to it as well. We'll see, I might need to add a little milk to this one, which would be fine. But you can see this does not take long at all to make. And if you don't want the little tidbits that are still in there after I strained it, that were in the bottom of the pan stuck to it, you can always, you know, put it in a different pot and cook your gravy that way. But we kind of like it with that in, just not all of it. So there we go.
How much potato water was that, Miss Chloe? You think?
I would say, actually this one has measurements on it. So I would say it had about a pint.
Okay.
I have a little ladle here, and I'm going to just show you. See how it's bubbling? And we can tell, yeah, I think that's a nice consistency. It will thicken up a little bit more as it cools when it's on the table. So if you wanted it to be a, you know, not real thick, you might want to add a little bit more water to this, or milk. You could do whichever you wanted. But as of right now, if I was going to serve this right now, this would be perfect. So now I'm going to sample it just to see if I think I need any additional salt or anything, but I don't think so. I brine my turkeys, and so with that being said, I very seldom have to add anything to my drippings that I have for my turkey, for my gravy. Oh, that's delicious. Perfect. In fact, I don't even need to add pepper to it. So anyway, I'm so glad that you came, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Bye.